Déjame comenzar diciendo que yo, Senior Diplomat CAC del Imperio Zentan, nunca en mis 300 ciclos de carrera había estado más confused, amused y terrified al mismo tiempo. Los humans? They are not what we expected. Not at all. Cuando nuestra fleet llegó a su solar system, seguimos el protocolo estándar 7K249A para civilizaciones primitivas. Establish dominance. Deliver ultimatum. Expect surrender. Simple, right? Wrong. Transmití nuestras demandas directamente a su Global Communication Network. Surrender your planet or face annihilation from our superior forces. La respuesta debería haber sido pánico, terror, maybe some crying. En vez de eso, su primary representative, una mujer llamada Amanda Pierce, miró nuestra holographic projection y se rió. She actually laughed. Oh honey, dijo, limpiándose las lágrimas. You really didn't do your homework, did you? I must note here que yo no soy honey de nadie y definitivamente había hecho mi homework. Habíamos observado su civilization por al menos 3 solar cycles. Todavía usaban combustion engines, por el amor de la galaxia. Su primary entertainment era ver moving pictures de ellos mismos pretending to do things. Pasaban horas arguing si los circular flower-based food items debían tener fruit on them. Pero mantuve mi diplomatic composure. You dare mock the mighty Zentan Empire, demanded. Our fleet of tensile ships surrounds your planet. Commander Rebecca Martínez de sus Defense Forces se unió a la llamada. Estaba drinking something called coffee y solo dijo, cool story bro. Later I learned que eso no era un compliment about my narrative skills. Escalé el threat level. We will fire upon your cities. Our quantum cannons will reduce your civilization to ash. Yeah, about that. Dijo Admiral James Thompson, casually tossing un stress ball entre sus manos. Quick question. Did any of your scout ships make it back from the dark side of Mars last week? Eso fue concerning. Habíamos lost contact con 3 scout vessels en ese sector. Pero surely these primitives couldn't have. Maybe, añadió General Sarah Patel, you'd like to explain what happened to your cloaked surveillance satellites. All 27 of them. 28 actually, pero no iba a corregirla. Entonces los humans hicieron algo unprecedented. They offered us tea. Look, dijo Amanda Pierce. We really don't want any trouble. Why don't we discuss this like civilized beings? We make excellent Earl Grey. Consulté mi cultural database. Offering tea apparently no era un surrender gesture, solo era algo que they did. Estos humans faced total annihilation y su response fue suggest a beverage break. Your primitive weapons are no match for our technology. Declaré, tratando de regain control. Admiral Thompson sighed. Okay, look up at your ship's long-range sensors. Specifically coordinates 227 by 394 by 1555. Lo hice, y ahí, hidden in a fold of space team que ni siquiera habíamos detected, estaba. I need a moment to compose myself. Report post. Diplomat requiring calming substances. Report resumed. Los humans tenían una fleet. A real fleet. No el handful of chemical rockets que habíamos observado, sino ships que could rival our own. Habían estado ahí todo el tiempo, concealed with technology que pensábamos imposible para su development level. Here's the thing, dijo Amanda Pierce still smiling, we're really quite peaceful nowadays. Had to be, given our history. But honey, if you want to learn why we had to become peaceful, keep pushing. We'll be happy to demonstrate. I am officially recommending immediate withdrawal from the solar system y una formal apology to the humans. También request immediate retirement y quizás un nice quiet farming position on a distant moon. End report. Yes, they're still offering to share the tea, and honestly, I'm terrified to say no. Supplementary intelligence reports compiled by Fleet Commander Nartok. Subject, ongoing human observation. Status, deeply concerning Report 1. Civilian response analysis, 48 hours post-ultimatum. Something is wrong, terribly wrong. Según todos los invasion manuals ever written, civilians deberían estar panicking. Debería haber más histeria, looting, dramatic declarations of love y al menos 3 attempts to appease us with sacrificial offerings. Instead, they're having parties. Nuestros surveillance drones grabaron multiple gatherings called End of the World barbecues. One human location designated Australia parece particularly festive. Están placing bets on which of our ships will disappear next. Los humans crearon algo llamado Alien Invasion bingo cards. Items include dramatic speech about human potential, ships mysteriously malfunction, aliens underestimate humanity. No estoy seguro que me disturbe más. Su accuracy o que alguien ya gritó bingo, report, military installation monitoring, 72 hours post-ultimatum. Nuestros attempts to observe sus military bases han sido problematic. Scout Ship Delta 7 se acercó a una facility en una región llamada Nevada y transmitió. Wait, since when can mountains move? Antes de perder transmission. Scout ships Delta O through Delta 15 fueron enviados a investigar. Non-returned. Los humans nos mandaron un fruit basket con una note saying, better luck next time. Las fruits estaban delicious, which somehow makes this worse. Report 3. Orbital Surveillance Update, 96 hours post-ultimatum. Hemos lost contact con 73% de nuestros clocked satellites. Los remaining 27% keep picking up transmissions de algo llamado Independence Day siendo broadcast en all frequencies. Parece ser alguna forma de historical documentation about a previous alien invasion. Los humans seem to find it hilarious. Nuestros top analysts están deeply troubled por cuántos humans han empezado a quote this document, especialmente la frase Welcome to Earth, justo antes de que nuestro equipment mysterious fails. Report 4. Human Military Analysis, 120 hours post-ultimatum. Priority Extreme. I regret to inform you que grossly misinterpreted human military capabilities. Nuestra initial assessment se basó en sus visible armed forces, aircraft carriers, nuclear weapons y conventional armies. Pensamos que entendíamos su warfare. We were wrong. So very wrong. Hoy detectamos quantum fluctuations from a supposedly abandoned shopping mall. Cuando mandamos drones, encontraron solo a un kid playing something called video games. El kid waved at nuestras cámaras y las quantum readings disappeared. Human social media platforms están filled with military personnel posting memes. One particularly viral image muestra nuestra fleet con caption, look at all these new target practice drones. Sus soldiers no están afraid. Están excited. Report 5. Psychological Warfare Assessment, 1 to 44 hours post-ultimatum. Status, help. Los humans han empezado a name our ships. Not threatening names, cute ones. Battle Cruiser Alpha es ahora fluffy. Nuestro Planet Killer Dreadnought es Boaty McBoatface. Morale está plummeting. Crew members keep receiving personalized gift baskets addressed to sus vessels' new designations. Admiral Pierce sends daily morning greetings a nuestra fleet. Today's message. Hope everyone remembered their sunscreen. Solar flares can be so unpredictable this time of year. 3 ships lost power immediately afterward. Report 6. Final assessment. 168 hours post-ultimatum. Classification. Burn after reading. I must be blunt. We're not the first alien civilization to discover Earth. Somos solo los primeros lo suficientemente stupid como para threaten them openly. Evidence suggests humans han estado quietly dealing with extraterrestrial contact por centuries. No estaban developing su technology. La estaban hiding. Su casual response no es confidence, es experience. Ese primitive space station que tienen es un decoy. Esos basic satellites camouflage. Ese simple lunar base, well, we can't actually find it anymore, which is concerning since we saw it last week. Final recommendation, retreat immediately. Admiral Pierce just sent another message. Before you guys leave, would you like to sign up for our quarterly newsletter? We're having a special on joint military exercises next month. I've already signed us up. I'm too scared not to. And reports addendum. The fruit basket count is now at 147. Los humans han empezado a incluir recipe cards, emergency combat log recorded by Supreme Battle Commander Phi Exton. Subject Operation Earth Submission. Status, catastrophic failure Titan set 6 Earth Standard Time. Location High Orbit, Planet Earth. El attack comenzó exactly as planned. 10,000 ships en perfect formation, preparing to demonstrate our overwhelming might. Di la orden con complete confidence. Launch the first wave. 500 plasma cruisers descendieron through Earth's atmosphere. Nuestros sensors detected no response from planetary defenses. Los humans appeared to be sleeping. Victory would be simple, pensé. I was a full taste-pomp 06 Esther. The first sign something was wrong came when Captain Yal reported strange readings from the Pacific Ocean. Sir, dijo, the water. It's not exactly water. Before I could demand clarification, a massive section of the ocean stood up. Yes, you read that correctly. The ocean stood up. Lo que pensábamos era water era un enormous camouflage system hiding underwater facilities. Massive platforms rose from the depths, bristling with weapons we'd never seen before. Oh good, came Admiral Pierce's cheerful voice over our comm systems. You're just in time for morning exercises. Times Mat 063 Este. The second wave never made it past the moon. We're still not sure what happened, but preliminary reports suggest the moon's craters are not in fact natural formations. They opened. Every single one of them opened. Lieutenant Keke's last transmission. The craters are launching ships. How long have they? Wait. Is that a Starbucks logo on that battle cruiser? Timesman 06 Quarfai Estas. Los humans tienen ships hidden inside their planet. They burst from supposedly dormant volcanoes, hidden mountain bases, even what we thought were regular office buildings. One particularly massive vessel emerged from beneath something called a Walmart Supercenter. Nuestra fleet's formation broke completely cuando sus vessels demostraron algo que nuestros scientists habían deemed impossible. They could fold space without creating any detectable energy signature. They simply appeared inside our defensive lines, usually accompanied by their crews playing something called music type, Terran's Death, 00 Este type. Los humans están using weapons that defy our understanding of physics. They've somehow weaponized their entertainment technology. Nuestros ships están siendo disabled by what they call sick beats and bass drops. Admiral Pierce sent another message. Hey folks. Hope you're enjoying our welcome party. Don't worry about the light show. Those are just our level 1 defensive systems. We really don't want to have to break out the fun stuff. That was level 1. Timestamp 7:160, we've lost contact with the entire third wave. According to the last transmissions, they were defeated by something the humans call Space Force. Our intelligence indicated this was a joke organization. It wasn't a joke. Los humans están ahora broadcasting tactical orders using something called memes. We can intercept the transmissions but can't understand them. Nuestros cultural analysts están crying, type 0730 starti. Los humans han deployed their ground forces. Though ground seems an inadequate term when sus soldiers can apparently face through solid matter. Están using powered armor que makes our best combat suits look like children's toys. A human squad just breached our flagship's breach defenses by ordering pizza delivery. The delivery person walked straight through our shields. They're in our command center now, sharing slices with captured crew members, and explaining proper pizza etiquette, type 0745 esternati. I must document the most terrifying discovery of all. Remember those video games we observed? They weren't entertainment. They were training simulations. Every teenager who spent hours playing games was actually learning advanced combat tactics. Los human soldiers están coordinating sus attacks using techniques from something called Minecraft and Among Us. We never stood a chance. Tactem seotis este star. Admiral Pierce is calling again. She's asking if we'd like to surrender now or, and I quote, wait until after breakfast when our actual military shows up. This wasn't their actual military. Taxtermet 081 esterti. I am officially declaring Operation Earth submission a complete failure. Los humans han demostrado technological superiority beyond our comprehension. Su casual attitude wasn't arrogance, it was legitimate confidence. We've lost 60% of our fleet. Another 25% have been transformed into what the humans call party boats, complete with water slides and buffet services. The remaining 15% are currently being taught something called the electric slide by human boarding parties. Final note, I've just received word that the humans have established a peace and cultural exchange program. They are offering flying lessons, advanced technology workshops, and something called movie nights. I'm signing us up for everything. I've seen what happens to those who don't accept their friendship. Never again. Never again. In combat log, the pizza was actually quite good. They call it Hawaiian style, though Admiral Pierce assures me this continues to be controversial among their people. Multiple priority alerts from various command centers to Zentan High Command. Subject: everything is going wrong. Emergency transmission, Orbital Defense Station 7. Status: under attack. 09 estertia. They're not just counterattacking, they're showing off. Los humans tienen ships that shouldn't exist. Nuestros sensors indicate they're powered by contained stars. Sus human vessels están splitting into smaller ships which split into even smaller ships. It's like watching a military parade choreographed by a mad genius. Sus fleet formations spell out words in space. Currently they're maintaining a perfect lull while destroying our defense platforms. Urgent report, Deep Space Monitor Station 12. Status: about to be overrun. 09:16. Los humans han weaponized their social media. Están launching attacks through something called Twitter threads and TikTok challenges. Nuestros AI systems están siendo overwhelmed by what they call dank memes. Sus cyber warfare specialists son teenagers. One of them just hacked our main battle computer using something called a gaming keyboard while drinking something called Mountain Dew Battlefield Update. Ground Forces Commander Isksal. Status: retreating. 093 starts. You don't understand. Sus weapons are impossible. They have handheld devices that can fold space. Sus standard issue rifles shoot miniature black holes. A human soldier just walked through our strongest energy shield while texting on their phone. When we asked how, he said, "Oh sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the shield. My bad." They can ignore laws of physics by not believing in them. Strategic analysis, science division. Status, having existential crisis, 0 fois Este. We've detected human military bases in dimensions we didn't know existed. They're using parallel universes as parking lots. Sus ships están equipped with something called quantum mean drives, que nuestros scientists think might be powered by collective human imagination. They've weaponized the entertainment industry. Those superhero movies weren't fiction, they were documentaries. Sus soldiers están using fighting techniques from something called anime. If it shouldn't work, why does it work? Medical Bay Report. Chief Physician's Honor. Status. Overwhelmed. Este. Los humans están using healing technology that borders on magic. Están treating our wounded with devices reverse engineered from something called Star Trek. Sus medical ships look like regular hospitals but can travel through time. They've deployed what they call combat medics, who can heal injuries by making terrible jokes. They call them puns. The worse the pun, the better the healing. This defies all medical science. Engineering Core Update. Chief Engineer Tox Vanan. Status. Hysterical. Level 550 status. Sus engineering capabilities are beyond comprehension. They've built machines that build machines that build better machines. Sus repair systems are fully automated, and powered by something they call spite. They turned one of our destroyers into a coffee shop with a drive-through window in space. The menu has better options than most planetary establishment. Fleet Admiral's personal log. Status, accepting reality. 1300 estar cierti. Los humans han revealed their true military mighty. We were catastrophically wrong about everything. Sus regular military forces were just a facade. Su real army tiene technology que makes our most advanced systems look like children's toys. They have ships that use emotions as fuel, weapons powered by mathematical theories, shields made of concentrated sarcasm. Sus tactical officers están using advanced probability manipulation based on something called Murphy's Law. Every time we think we understand their capabilities, they reveal something new. They're not just beating us, they're teaching us. Sus battlefields have designated learning areas. They're giving our troops tutorials on advanced combat techniques while fighting them. I command, emergency broadcast. Status. Total defeat imminent. 1000 invenciones es tortura. This is a complete list of human military capabilities we've confirmed in the last 2 hours. Time manipulation technology disguised as wristwatches, quantum teleportation systems hidden in public transportation, AI networks that run on coffee and complements warships that can transform into shopping malls. Weapons that reorganize matter, using pure mathematics, soldiers who can hack reality. Using smartphone apps, defense. Systems powered by collective human stubbornness. Medical technology can cure death. They call it a respawn point. Engineers who break physics for fun. Something called space Wi-Fi that they claim just works to counterattack isn't just fitting us. Choose it, it's renovating us. They're upgrading our ships while capturing them. Nuestras troops están surrendering just to attend their technical seminars. Admiral Pierce sent another message. Hope everyone's enjoying the demonstration. This is just our peacetime gear. We haven't even opened our actual military storage units yet. There's more. Final note. A human child just patted me on the head and said, "Don't worry, space friend. We'll teach you how to do cool stuff too." I'm not sure what's more terrifying. The fact that they can do all this, or how excited they are to share it. End of transmissions. They are now offering advanced technology classes. Early registration gets a free t-shirt and something called a fidget spinner. I've already signed up. Our entire remaining fleet. Classified research document from Zentan Military History Division. Subject: Human Warfare Analysis. Note: please stop reading if you want to sleep again. Introduction. Following our devastating losses, High Command ordered a comprehensive analysis of human military history. We expected to find primitive warfare evolving into their current capabilities. What we found has left our entire research team requesting immediate retirement and therapy. Peer Historical Analysis Report by Chief Researcher Max Toole, Day 1 of Research. Started with basics historical documents. Discovered humans have been fighting each other for their entire recorded history. This seemed normal until we realized they turned everything into a weapon. They weaponized pointy sticks, rocks, processed tree bark, heated sand, even fermented grain. They created weapons by accident. One researcher discovered something called hot sauce was originally meant to be a food ingredient. The humans turned it into a riot control substance. Day 3. Investigated human medieval warfare. Found they strapped metal to horses and ran them into battle. When asked about this, Admiral Pierce said, "Oh yeah, that was before we figured out tanks." Good times. Before they figured out tanks, they were already terrifying with horses. They invented specialized weapons for every possible combat scenario. They had swords for fighting on boats, swords for fighting on horseback, swords for fighting other swords. Day 5. Examine their world wars. The research team needed 3 breaks and stress counseling. These humans fought globally twice before they even had proper space travel. They turned their entire planetary economy into a war machine in days. We found documents about something called military innovation under pressure. Humans would solve impossible problems just because someone said they couldn't. They built underwater ships, flying war machines and communication networks just because they were angry. Day 7. Discovered their Cold War period. The humans pointed planet-destroying weapons at themselves for decades for practice. They weren't even fighting. They called it deterrence, maintaining peace through mutual assured destruction. Note: 3 researchers quit after learning about human nuclear submarines. The idea of underwater stealth ships carrying civilization-ending weapons was too much for them. Day 10. Started analyzing modern warfare. Discovered humans had been intentionally using outdated technology in recent conflicts. When asked why, General Patel laughed and said, "Budget meetings are easier when potential enemies think you're behind the times." Their actual military technology advancement wasn't linear, it was exponential. Every time they faced a new problem, they solved it in 12 different ways. Then combined all solutions into something even more effective. Day 12. Found their military training documentation. They teach their soldiers to fight in every possible environment. Underwater, in space, in zero gravity, in alternate dimensions. Their standard training includes scenarios we thought were scientifically impossible. They have detailed battle plans for scenarios that haven't even happened yet. Found files marked Alien Invasion Response, Basic, Alien Invasion Response, Intermediate, and Alien Invasion Response. Just showing off. We apparently triggered the third one. Day 15 uncovered their classified weapons development. They've been hiding their advanced technology in plain sight. Their entertainment media, movies, games, books, all contain pieces of real military technology disguised as fiction. That space-folding technology they used against us, tested in something called Portal. Those reality-bending weapons, prototyped in Half-Life. Their quantum communication system, inspired by Star Trek Day 18, most terrifying discovery yet. They've been holding back. Found evidence of weapon systems that could have ended our invasion in seconds. When questioned, Admiral Pierce said, "Oh those? We like to give everyone a sporting chance. Besides, the paperwork for the big guns is ridiculous. Their definition of peace isn't an absence of warfare capability, it's the discipline not to use it. They maintained global peace not because they couldn't fight, but because they were too good at it." 1. Human military innovation. They turn anything into a weapon. They solve impossible problems for fun. They hide advanced technology in entertainment. They intentionally use outdated equipment to seem harmless. 2. Human combat philosophy. They train for scenarios that don't exist yet. They practice fighting themselves to stay sharp. They maintain peace through overwhelming capability. They treat war like a teaching opportunity. 3. Human psychology. They enjoy solving military problems creatively. They hide their true capabilities out of courtesy. They treat combat technology like a hobby. They get excited about sharing military knowledge. Conclusion. We didn't just underestimate their military capability. We fundamentally misunderstood their entire approach to warfare. They're not warriors who learned to be peaceful. They're peaceful beings who mastered war so completely that they treat it like an art form. Recommendation. Never threaten humans again. Also, sign up for their military technology exchange program. Not because we need to understand them better, though we do, but because they get really excited about teaching others and it's frankly terrifying to disappoint them. End report. Just discovered they have a whole division dedicated to fighting something called kaiju. When asked if giant monsters actually exist, Admiral Pierce winked and said, "Not anymore." What did they do? Peace negotiation transcript. Location: International Space Station Coffee Shop, formerly Zentan Dreadnought Planet Killer 7, 1400 Este Estancel. Surprisingly casual, present parties: Admiral Amanda Pierce, Earth Defense Force, General Sara Patel, Combined Earth Military, Supreme Commander Vexton, Zentan Empire. Senior Diplomat CAC, Zentan Empire. Barry from Starbucks, making excellent lattes. Admiral Pierce, shall we discuss terms? Anyone need a refill? First note, 3 Zentan officers immediately raised their hands. The human's coffee is dangerously addictive. Supreme Commander Vexton. Given our current situation, we are prepared to offer our complete and unconditional support. Admiral Pierce, oh stop that. We are not interested in surrender. Senior Diplomat CAC, but we attacked your planet. We threatened your species, we tried to destroy your Starbucks. Barry. Yeah, that last one was a bit much mate. General Patel. Look, here's the thing. We've been doing this whole space warfare thing a lot longer than you think. You're actually the 7th species to try invading Earth this month. Prolonged silence as Zentan officials process this information. Supreme Commander Vexton, 7th, this month. Admiral Pierce, yep, you're definitely in the top 3 though. Most creative use of battle formations we've seen in a while. Those geometric patterns were lovely. Senior Diplomat CAC. But what happened to the other 6 species? General Patel. Oh, they're fine. Most of them are attending our technology sharing seminars. 2 signed up for our cultural exchange program. 1 species is currently helping us redesign our public transport system. Turns out they are brilliant at infrastructure. Admiral Pierce, which brings us to our terms. We would like to offer the Zentan Empire a friendship package. Confused murmuring from Zentan officials. Supreme Commander Vexton, friendship package? Admiral Pierce, Standard Earth Friendship Package, Premium Edition. Includes technology exchange programs, cultural integration workshops, military training exercises, and a complimentary Earth Defense Force tote bag. General Patel, the tote bags are organic cotton. Very eco-friendly. Senior Diplomat CAC. You want to help us? Admiral Pierce, of course. You've shown remarkable potential. Your quantum drive technology is fascinating, even if it's a bit outdated. Your tactical formations are creative if predictable. And your ship designs are absolutely gorgeous. But the coffee shop conversion was dead easy, with those internal layouts. General Patel, plus you've demonstrated something we value highly, the ability to admit when you're wrong and adapt quickly. Do you know how many species just keep attacking even after they realize they can't win? It's embarrassing for everyone. Supreme Commander Vexton. But why? Why offer friendship after we attacked you? Admiral Pierce, because that's what humanity does best. Warfare into an art form so we'd never have to use it seriously again. We became overwhelmingly powerful so we could afford to be kind. And we learned to make really good coffee so tense negotiations like this could be more civilized. Senior Diplomat CAC. And if we accept, General Patel, full technological and cultural exchange. You'll have access to our basic military technology training programs. Your scientists can attend our quantum mechanics workshops. Your civilians can participate in our entertainment networks. We even throw in a premium subscription to Netflix, Barry, and a loyalty card for the coffee shop. Buy 10 lattes, get 1 free. Supreme Commander Vexton. And if we refuse, Admiral Pierce, then you live in peace. Though you'll miss out on the tote bag. We're not monsters. Well, we are, but we're friendly monsters who believe in second chances and proper coffee brewing techniques. 20 minutes of discussion among Zentan officials, Senior Diplomat CAC. We accept your terms. But I have one question. Those other species you mentioned, the ones who attacked before us, where are they now? Admiral Pierce. Oh, they're all attending an interspecies paintball tournament in Australia next week. Would you like to sign up? It's excellent combat practice and the after tea is fantastic. Supreme Commander Vexton. You turned warfare into a sport. General Patel. Well, we had to do something with all these weapons and tactical genius. Might as well have fun with it. Peace treaty signing ceremony. Official document states. The Zentan Empire and Earth hereby agree to friendship, cooperation, and a solemn pact to never mention the invasion attempt at future interspecies barbecues. Also, Barry gets Employee of the Month. Final note from Senior Diplomat CAC. We came to conquer a primitive world. Instead we found teachers, friends, and seriously good coffee. The humans didn't just defeat us. They made us better. Though I still don't understand why they insist on putting tiny paper umbrellas in every diplomatic drink. Addendum from Admiral Pierce. Because the umbrellas are fun. Now who's ready to learn about water balloon warfare? Classified footnote. Earth has now successfully converted 100% of attempted invasions into cultural exchange programs. The Department of Defense has been renamed to Department of Making Friends Through Superior Firepower.